I can't buy a property then resell it to my friend so he get the citizenship.
No, you cannot.
So I know that there are two types of title deeds here in Turkey. Can you explain them more?
Must have not used for citizenship before.
Hello biggest investors and welcome to a new episode of Big Talks with our licensed consultant Mr. Erkut. Mr. Erkut,
Yes, brother.
I'm
doing fine. How about you?
one of the questions that I have received recently last week, which is why there are some properties are not suitable for the citizenship. So I jumped into the topic of the title deed types like this. So if you can comment on this, why there are some properties not suitable for the citizenship, and what are the types of title deeds here in Turkey? What is your comment on this?
I think these are two separate topics. Anyways,
We make big talks, big questions.
for the first question, I can say there can be more than one reason. Let me tell you what is not suitable for citizenship. The very first thing, if the title deed, the property you're buying if the seller is a foreigner, not Turkish, then that title deed is not suitable for citizenship. If the same property, the same title deed has been already used for somebody else's citizenship, and he already got citizenship,
So
again, not suitable for citizenship.
I can't buy a property then resell it to my friend so he get the citizenship.
No, you cannot.
Bitti.
Yeah, halas. You have to be a Turkish to be able to do that. The seller must be Turkish, and the property
registered
must have not used for citizenship before. This is the main thing. Another thing, of course, the citizenship requirement investment amount must be minimum $250,000. It can be several property. It doesn't have to be only one property though.
Okay.
So this is the main actually
value of the
answer
property
for
as well.
your question. The suitability of citizenship. There are also some properties having low registered values on their title deeds. So although the seller is asking a higher price, but he's not willing to register the price that you agree to buy on the title deed. Because of maybe taxation, he was not willing to. So this can be another problem. Although you buy something, for example, for $250,000, but the registered value might be $200,000, and the seller may not be willing to increase it. So this cannot be.
Also, one of the problems maybe if the property owner, even if he is a Turkish, he cannot transfer the title deed from his name to the buyer name.
Yeah,
that's why we approach
maybe, of
developers.
course, there might be a bank loan, a bank hold on the title deed. So this can be a reason, but it can be suitable citizenship as long as the current owner clears up his bonds and free his title deed. Then you can buy it. It's okay. But usually that's why we suggest our investors to prefer brand new from directly the developer. Less headache, no risk. So this is the best way to obtain a citizenship as well as to have a good income from the real estate investment.
So I know that there are two types of title deeds here in Turkey. Can you explain them more? What are those two types of title deeds?
Yeah, there is one title deed which is given to the project, the developer, before the finishing of the project, like when it's under construction. Simply, let me start from like a beginning. You have the land, okay? You are the developer, you have the land, and you have one title deed that is showing your information and the land information. You are the owner. And you decide to make a project on this land and build an apartment. let's say containing 10 units inside, okay?
Okay.
So you make your application to the related government institutions to get the permission of construction and approval from the project plan. So your architects worked on the project plan, they made the flat plans, everything is all set up, and you made your application to the municipality or the other related government institutions, and at the end you will receive your permission to start the construction, okay? Once you get your permission to start the construction and your project plan is approved, then you need to also divide your title deed to the number of individual units that according to your project plan. So what we said, assuming 10 units. So one land title deed, you made your application with all the document, etc. And the title deed office will give you 10 individual title deeds. Okay. And this version of title deed is called kat irtifak. This is before finishing the project. Okay. So you got this title deeds, so you are allowed to sell your properties.
This kat irtifak, they will write in it the
on the title deed, it clearly
details
writes,
about the property.
Kat irtifak includes the details about the property, unit number, floor number, the plat number according to the government website where you can even check the details. Anyways, so this is kat irtifak. So that's why when you buy a property under construction, as long as they are able to provide you kat irtifak, you are safe because you are automatically being a shareholder from the land. Okay. And with this kat irtifak title deed, you can make application to the citizenship as well.
You can apply for the
citizenship. Yes, you can apply for the citizenship. It doesn't prevent. And assuming that you have taken 2 years' time to finish your project, you have accomplished your project, right? Mashallah, ready to move.
Mashallah.
And you have sold half of it. You keep the other half for the appreciation.
Mashallah.
Why? Because when it's under construction, you sold them for cheaper price.
Tamam.
Now it's ready to move, so you're asking high prices.
Okay.
So your first 5 lucky investors already made income. Anyways, so after you finish the project, according to the project plan, you make another submission application to the municipality and government institutions that asking them to send the investigators to check the project
if it's ready or not,
and approve my project and collect the Iskan that we call in Turkey Iskan. Please, Mohammed, write in the video Iskan, okay, so people can see. Exact dictionary translation is residence permit, but I call this as a finishing certificate.
Much easier to understand.
Yeah, much easy, and it's actually finishing certificate, Iskan. Anyways, once you make your applications, so the government-related investigators comes, they check the project, they see everything is according to the plan. Congratulations. Then you make another application to the title deed main office again to change the title deed version.
Okay.
So what they do, first they cancel the previous title deeds in the system. I mean, not really. They cancel, and at the same time they make the finished version of the title deeds.
Okay.
So at the end they give you the kat Mulkiyet title.
It will be automatically converted.
Exactly. As a buyer, for example, the first 5 person you have sold your 5 units when it was under construction, they don't need to do anything because before they buy, we usually collect the related attorney to make this update on the title deed office. So that's why they don't need to even think about it because the government automatically converts it. So what are the differences? So for example, there are projects which has already finished, but they didn't get the finishing certificate. They didn't get the Iskan. So people are not allowed to live inside? Of course not.
They can live.
They can live inside. The only thing, they cannot register electricity and water on their names. They simply, the developer distributes the electricity and water and they charge according to what they have used.
What they consume.
This is the only prevention because government doesn't connect electricity and water each individual unit unless you make the Iskan certificate, the finishing certificate. So the finishing certificate, the Iskan, is important but not deadly important, I can say. Of course, it's good to have it, and
since the previous one holds all of the information.
Of course. I mean, it doesn't have any big difference in terms of the ownership. So it only prevents you to connect your electricity and water on your name. This is the only prevention actually. And to be honest, the developers are more willing to get this finishing certificate than the buyers, because very simple, without their finishing certificate, they cannot start their second project.
That will be prevented.
Of course, assuming that you finish this project and you haven't get your Iskan, your finishing certificate, and convert your title deeds to the cut Mulkiyet.
Okay.
You have another land, you want to do another construction, but they will not give you the permission.
The permission.
Yeah.
They will keep stuck there.
They will tell you first, have you finished
Finish your homework and come and eat with us.
So you will tell me, yeah, I finish it. So where is your Iskan? Where is your finishing certificate? So that's why that's why most of the developers, reliable ones actually, who are already in the market, who are willing to have more projects, must finish the project and must have the finishing certificate.
Okay.
Very simple.
Let's get back to the first point. I am a buyer. Okay. You are my consultant. Okay. We went to a project. It is under construction. Okay. We like the project, the location, everything. And we received this card Irtifak. They wrote that the number of the apartment is like this, square meters like this, other details. How to know that this is directly linking to my property? What should I do?
There is government website. So when you write the information written in your title deed, the plot number, the block number, the unit number, even on the government website, it automatically shows the location, exact location of your property. Yeah.
From the construction, they will show you.
Even from the construction, yeah. So on the map, you will see your exact location of the property that you have purchased.
Okay.
And that's why we are here, to make it safe way for you to be sure that you have paid for the apartment that you have chosen.
They show them a property viewing the sea, then it is a basement.
So alhamdulillah, we never face such issues, because we have the lawyers and we are also aware of everything, and we always prefer to work with reliable companies for sure. Alhamdulillah, that's why we have plenty of good references.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah. I guess this was all for today, biggest investors. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button in order to get opportunities from Mr. Erkut. And until next time, take care. This is Ubada and this is Biggest Invest.